Welcome back to our sessions on finite automata. In today's session, we will be learning about Myhill-Nerode theorem, that is, a box method for DFA minimization. So let's begin with some of the steps that we will be needing to convert a DFA into minimized DFA directly. So step number 1 in this is remove all those states that are not reachable from start state. Now here not reachable doesn't have to mean that it should directly reach from start state. It can reach indirectly also. For example, if Q0 is start state and Q1 is some state with some transitions in between, say Q2. So if Q1 is reachable from Q0 via Q2, even then we can say that Q1 is reachable. What we mean by a state being not reachable is that from Q0 we cannot reach a particular state. For example, if Q2 state is reaching some states, say Q1 and Q3, and it is Q3 is reachable from Q0, but Q2 is having only outgoing transitions but no incoming transitions. In such case, we can say that from Q0, that is our start state, Q2 state is not reachable. Step number 2 is create a table such that the rows and columns can be identified by state numbers. Now here this is very important. We will see how this table is to be created. Next step is all those cells in which one state is final and the other is non-final should be marked as 1, since such states represent distinguishable states. That is, these states cannot be merged. Right? So those states which cannot be merged are also known as distinguishable states. So we will mark all those cells with 1. Now step number 4 will be running in a loop. So for the remaining unmarked cells, perform the following checks. Let P, Q be an unmarked cell and let A be a input symbol. So if transition P, A is R and transition Q, A is R, then we take no decision. If P, A is R and Q, A is S, then we mark cell RS. We will check whether RS is marked and go back and mark P, Q with 2. Now we will see how this can be done. Okay. Next is else we will list R, S, P, Q. That means whenever R, S will get marked in future, we will go back and mark P, Q as 2. If cell P, Q is still unmarked with respect to A, then repeat this step number 4 for cell P, Q with another input if available. We will see what do we mean by this with a solution of a example. All the cells that are unmarked can be merged into single state respectively, since such states represent equivalent states. Equivalent states means these states can be merged. So that is why we will merge these states and minimize our DFA from DFA which was given to create or generate our minimized DFA using this box method based on Myhill-Nerode theorem. Now let us see an example. So here we have the transition diagram with A, B, C, D, E and F. Now here we can see that one of the state is not reachable from A. So F is a state, such a state which is not reachable from A, that is our start state. We will remove F from our transition diagram. So we will start with the solution. Since F is not reachable from A, we will eliminate F. Right? So let's begin with the transition diagram. After eliminating F, we are left with A to E. So now let us start with step 2 and 3. So we will have the states A, B, C, D and E. Here also we will have A, B, C, D and E. Now we have seen that we have to draw a table where each row and column is representing our states. So we will have A, B, C, D, E. Now what will happen in such case, in such situation is, we will have multiple cases of same pair of states. For example, AB will be present twice Similarly, some other states will be present twice, like AE will be present here as well as here. Same for BD, it will be present here as well as here. So in such situation, what we will do is we will just simply draw a diagonal line, so wherein we will be left with a step box with complete squares representing our box. So I will redraw this in case you have not still understood. We are having multiple states representing in our box. When we take each row and column as all the states, we will avoid this by just simply drawing a diagonal line, and we will just make it a stepping box table. Okay, so we will have here, suppose A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D and E. Now here we will have the box from B to E and here A to D. Since after drawing the diagonal line, the A and E cells get dissolved, they do not get added in our box table. So this is how our box will be looking like after our final elimination of multiple occurrences of different cells. Now wherever there is a final and a non-final state present in our box, we will mark those cells with 1. C and E are our final states. So wherever there is C and some non-final state and E and some non-final state, we will go on marking them as 1. So here C is a final state but A is not. C is a final state but B is not. C is a final state but E is also a final state, so we will leave it as it is. C is a final state but D is not, so we will mark it. Here E and A, E and B. And lastly, E and D will be marked as 1. Okay. So, after coming back, after taking the steps that we will be doing that in step number 4, we will come back and mark those cells which were left unmarked, in case we can mark them as 2. So, let's start with step number 4. So, in step number 4, first cell that we take into consideration is C, E. So, C, 0 is B and E, 0 is B. So, we take no decision here, no decision taken, since both are having same states as the transition. So, we will check with another input which is 1, which is available with us. So, C, 1 is again C and E, 1 is also C. So, we take no decision. We will go with another cell, that is BD. So, here B, 0 is B, D, 0 is B. So, no decision taken. Next, B, 1 is D and D, 1 is E. Now, we will have to just go and check whether ED cell is marked or not. But since we can clearly see here, E was our final state and D is our final state. So, we know that this is going to be a marked cell. So, we can mark BD as 2 after going back in the previous slide. So, I will redraw that table here and we will see the output here itself. We will have AB as our next cell. So, here again no decision will be taken, and for this we will go and check whether CD was marked. Since C is a final state and D is a non-final state, we know that it will be a marked state. So, we will mark AB cell with 2. Next is AD. Here we have B, so no decision will be taken. Here yes, but since both of them are final states, so here we will just simply list it. So, we will list C, E and D, E. Listing means once in future if C, E cell gets marked, we will come back and mark AD with 2. Okay. So, here we will just simply draw the table again. So, we have A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D and E cells. So, B to E and here A to D. So, this will be our cells. I'll just remark those cells which were marked as 1 in the previous slide. I'll just simply take another color so it is very much visible. So here CA was marked 1, CB was marked 1, EA, EB, ED and CD. So from this logic we can mark BD as 2. So here is B and D as, I'll take another color to represent 2. So B and D can be marked 2 and AB cell also can be marked as 2. Now whichever cells have been left unmarked will be merged and create the minimized DFA. So we have the cell A, D as unmarked, so we can merge this cell and form it as 1, and here A was our start state, so it will remain that. And E and C and E cell gets marked, so this will also become our final state. So C and E both were final state, and we will be left with B cell, B state. So from AD we go to B over 0 and we go to C, E on 1. Then from B to AD over 1 and B will have a self loop over 0. Next from CE we go to B over 0 and a self loop over 1. So here even though you may be confused or you may not be able to comprehend that AD and CE both cells how can they have the same transitions, but if you go back and check the transition table you will observe that these are the same transitions that are taking place from AD and CE. That is why we could merge these cells to form the minimized DFA. So we'll just go through one more example. I'll just give you a run through, I may not explain it completely. So here as you can observe that D is unreachable from start state since there are only outgoing transitions here. So we will eliminate D since D is not reachable from A. So for step 2 and 3 we will take the next slide itself, and there only I will draw the box table. So we'll just go on marking 2 wherever it is possible. There are going to be multiple cells that will be left unmarked in the first step, right? So here till here all the cells will be marked as 2 since some or the other decision will be taken. So here there is no decision taken, but here it is, here, here, here. This also, this is no decision taken, no decision, no decision, but decision taken, taken and taken. This is step number 4 still being continued. So here we will just simply go through it, that wherever there is a chance we will mark it as 2. If it is not possible we will just list it as B, H, list A, E. That means whenever B, H gets marked we will mark A, come back and mark A, E with 2. But since this was only with respect to 0, we will check it with another input symbols. So here there is no decision taken. Whereas rest of the steps the decision was taken and the states were marked as 2. Here it is listing. So this is our final transition diagram where A and E will get merged, B and H will get merged. So I'll just simply draw the box here for your reference. So you will have B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Okay, I'll just put the column names at the top since there is no space at the bottom of my slide. And finally H. So here it will be A, B, C, D, E, F and G. Okay, so we were marking this as 1 since C is our final state. So this will be 1, this will be 1, this whole row will, whole column will be 1. Okay. And according to the steps that we have followed, this will be marked as 2, this entire column gets marked with 2 except with H. Okay, from F this gets marked, all the 3 cells get marked as 2, then this cell gets marked as 2, this get marked as 2, and this 3 cells get marked as 2. Okay, so here as we can observe that cells which are left unmarked get merged. So here AE and BH are getting merged. A and E is getting merged. See, the diagram may have become a little bit confusing here, but this cell will get marked. I may have misdrawn some of the lines, so only this cell is left and BH is the cell left. Rest all this column does not exist. So in case you have any doubts or any queries regarding today's session, you can leave it in comment section. We can get it resolved in the next session. So see you then.